Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, happy Monday. We are back at it again with some Utawarerumono Mask of Truth. And I have no idea what's going to happen in the story from this point on. It is totally up in the air. I feel like we kind of dealt with a lot of the problems. How you doing, by the way, Archelis? Hello, Jeremy. Hope y'all are doing well. It's like, I was sitting here maybe 10 minutes before stream, like setting up like the Twitch stuff, everything on the Twitch side. And I was like, okay, we dealt with Woshis. We like finished most of the brother stuff with the Mikado, and like, I feel like maybe it's just gonna be like Aftermath, and maybe like, I don't know, I guess Oshtor, Haku figuring out what they want to do with the rest of their life. I'll say this now, the fun begins. Yeah, I mean, the Amaterasu going on pause and sending the world into like an ice age is going to be some insane development. Yeah, the world's gonna go Frostpunk, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I got my water. We actually ate too, so I'm expecting to go for maybe close to the usual, if not a little further. But yeah. Time gradually goes by, and we start to feel the bite of the cold night wind. Cute. Nekane's sneeze brings us to our senses. We can't stay here forever. We'll have to set up camp. Exhausted by her sobbing, Anju seems to have worn herself out. She now rests limply against Munichika, fast asleep. It's a small consolation, but it's all we have. Guys, is it getting a little cold? Kuon takes command in setting up the camp. Her directions are quick and precise, and we all busy ourselves with our duties. Mikazuchi and the twins are given the duty of keeping watch. In instances like these, do people live underground? Would underground be like significantly colder than being like in the elements? It could be like a vault life. We're living the vault life. Yeah, like last time I went to the casino, I'm the only person that won while we're there. Let's go! Huge. Treat yourself. Actual Nogi on firewood duty. No city Kyoto and Atui in charge of finding food. Yeah, at least there's no wind underground, yeah. Munichika, will you stay beside Anju? Understood. Nekane, Diritia, can you help me get ready to cook? Understood. Yes, I'll get the fire started immediately. In that case, I'll help as well. It'd be warmer than in the underground, getting warmer the closer we get to the center of the earth. Is that true? I feel like we're so like far from the core, right? Would we like feel the effects of that? I'll take your word. If we take too long, the sun's going to set on us. We better get a move on. Kuon claps her hands, hurrying us along. Kuon, what should I do? Could you go get us some water? There should be a river if you follow along this road. Understood. Will you help me then, Kokopo? How soon are things gonna get cold? I follow Kuon's path, and sure enough, I find a small river after some walking. I fill the leather canteen full of water and stack it on Kokopo's back. I'm surprised she'd know there'd be a river here. Signs of life. As I turn back, about to head to the campsite, I see something extending up into the sky. Is that... Back at our arrival point, I see a spire towering in the evening sky. It looks out of place, like it doesn't belong in this world. Some kind of tower. You know, for as advanced as we are, humanity-wise, before, like, the collapse, whatever it was called, did they not try to, like, colonize planets? I feel like the technology they have is like conducive to, I don't know, extra planetary like colonization or whatever. Some kind of tower. Ah, right. I need to hurry up and get this water back for everyone. Our tent is eventually ready and our meal soon after. Wild game of the mountains, fish, and some wild vegetables are spread out before us. It looks like it turned into quite a feast. It's like a good old pub diner. I'm glad we had a mom powder and salt on hand. Indeed, truly appetizing. Just the sense of it makes my mouth water. Yes, Miss Nick and I found some herbs along the way. As we all eat together, chatting about the taste, Anju alone remains completely silent. She doesn't touch her food. Growing girls gotta eat. You ought to have some food, I think. I'm not hungry. I'm not taking no for an answer. She thrusted a mamuni towards Anju. Just give it a try. I find a lot of things are less distressing on a full stomach. True. Fumido, stop laughing and help get Anju about some... I was just thinking that sentiment means more coming from you. Fumido's observation sends a chuckle through the group. They're all trying to help. Both my liege and I. If you'll not take it, my liege, then I shall have some in your stead. With that, I take the amamuni handed towards Anju and bite into it. You stole my fucking food, you bitch. Delicious. Yes, I can tell this was crafted specifically to your taste, my liege. Please have this. Riteo holds out a new amamuni, and this time Anju takes it. Her gaze hardens in resolve, and I watch her take a bite. She chews slowly. It's good. The dam breaks, and tears begin rolling down Anju's cheeks again as she speaks. It really is delicious. Even through her tears, Anju continues to eat. Evening fades into quiet night as we sit there, gathered together around the fire. Won't be mentioning anything during this part, the best part, all. Sleep seems impossible. I can hear everyone else breathing in the tent, soft and even. I try closing my eyes, but after several minutes of fruitless stillness, I give up and open them once more. I slip out of my blankets and head outside the tent. The Jackwalt route! That's why it's the best part! Some got you up this late, boss. Jackwalt notices my exit, sitting nearby the fire for his turn on watch duty. No, nothing noteworthy. Feeling the call of nature. Always creeps up on you once winter blows the cold in. Yes, that's it. Well, I don't think there's anything around us to attack. But don't let your guard down, yeah? Well aware. Jackwalt smiles, giving me a lazy wave as I leave the campsite. I wander aimlessly in the wild until I find myself drawn into the ruins. I step into the darkness, not much different from the dark night air. In the dimness, I realize the master key has a faint glow to it. Having to find out if father was alive and then him, subsequently having to sacrifice himself to save everything must have been the hardest thing Anju experienced. Maybe. I mean, it is pretty rough, but... I don't know, I think her being poisoned and having to recover, not knowing, who lived and who died might be worse. As if in response, the ceiling flickers with a dim light. The facility is still functional. No. The facility's true functions are long gone. These lights are just showing me the path, nothing more. Thinking to myself, I continue on through the dimly lit hallway. The door to the gate room remains ajar from Anju's push. It feels empty here, like time stopped. I blankly stare around, taking in the empty space of the room. As I stare around the room, memories bubble up and disappear in my mind. Flashes of my brother. What is this? It feels like there's a hole in my chest. I didn't feel like this the first time I heard he died. Yeah, think about during the war, she didn't have time to think about what happened. She had to focus on reclaiming her right. Yeah, she had something to keep her busy at least, so there is that. Now she can kind of just fester on her thoughts. Bro. This time, you're really gone, aren't you? It finally hits me. I have nobody left. Nobody who remembers my true past. I crouch in the darkness, huddling in my robes. For a long while, I don't move. But then I notice a sound. Is that singing? Carried on the night wind, the song seems to be coming from somewhere above. I rise and start making my way up the spiral staircase, as though drawn to the rooftop. The twins? I feel like this is the twins song usually. Little by little, the sound gets louder until I can hear it clearly. As I emerge at the top, I see that the land looks much brighter than I thought it would be. The fire still must be burning. An orange glow settled over the horizon, where everything wouldn't ordinarily be dark. Yeah, the power of the sun really do got some lingering effects, don't it? Beyond the broken down framework, I spot two faces I've come to recognize. The two of them stare straight ahead, as if singing to the entire Imperial capital. It's a warm sound, one that sinks into the heart. A serenade tinged with sadness. I see now. It's for everyone who lost their lives in the Imperial capital. For my brother and Honoka. A requiem. I stand there, too entranced by the song to call out to them. But eventually their song comes to an end. They probably know I've been here. Both of them turn, staring at me. Gonna catch a cold out here. You should start heading back now. What's the matter? The song. Would you allow us to sing here for a little while longer? We wish to send off my lord and mother, so that they may rest in peace. Their refusal takes me back. Heart takes me back. Obedience has always been their only response to whatever I ask. This is the first time they've ever protested my words. I don't mind, however. I knew they weren't just mindlessly following orders until now, but they finally shown some sign of wavering. I guess my brother and Honoka's deaths must really be affecting them. My surprise must be showing on my face. The twins stay silent for a moment, and then Unudu begins to speak quietly. We're not like them. Our race was created as a countermeasure against those with great power. We are the pinnacle, the Kamunagi of chains. We are the ones fated to seal away any beings of power that would threaten Yamato. Together, we are one. One will inherit the memories and will of the High Priestess, and will take on the duty of aiding my lord as the High Priestess. Bound. And the other will bear new life for the next generation. Infinite and eternal. We are condemned to a cycle of reincarnation. Our fate has been woven for a long time. Inherit memories. Is this memory transcription? A merging of minds. Was my brother that desperate to remake her? I do remember you mentioning that Honoka is not your true mother. Our aunt, more accurately. My birth mother died while we were still young. I see. I knew these two were more than they seemed, but I didn't expect something like this.
Our fate would have been different. If all went as planned, one of us would merge with Mother to become Honoka. The other would bear the next generation. But everything changed. You appeared, Master. And thus the duties we had always been bound to came to an end. The cycle was over at last.
Why?
Our Lord chose you as his successor, Master. And our new orders were to serve you. Mother was so overjoyed. She gave us her blessing instantly. She prayed that we would be espoused to you. It was all for us. She believed that you were the one who would release us from this cycle, these chains, Master. She was so happy as she told us all this. But we knew, the moment we met you. We were born with the sole purpose of serving you, Master. We felt a tightness in our chests. With clarity we had never known. We could hear our hearts beating, like bells ringing aloud. We felt our faces flush with warmth. The more we saw you, the more we were sure. And so you were etched within our hearts. It was all destiny. We knew that this man was the one we were meant for. Our Lord. Utawarerumono.
And scene. Credit drop.
The Mask of Truth. We sensed that this man would become our new Onkami. Our fate lied with you, Master. Even if my lord or mother had said nothing of it, we knew we had found our way to your side, Master.
Silence falls as they finish their confessions. Now the twins only stare back towards the Imperial capital, still lit by the fires of the wreckage. I can tell you that the deception part of the dock is smaller than the true section. I mean, longer game, so fair's fair. So, these two are effectively the caretakers of this world's history. I always wondered why they were so dedicated to someone like me. I guess this is why.
So we apologize, Master. For our mother, who we loved. And for our father, who we loved. We wish for our song to bring them rest. So please, just for now, let the two of us be alone, together.
They state their request together, as if the two of them are a single person. I can see the apologies in their eyes. They're pleased for forgiving us. And I can tell they don't want me to stay. They don't want me to endure this cold for their sakes. I guess they're still looking after me. You may do as you please.
Thank you, Master.
Soft smiles accompany their response. I head down the spiral staircase once more, but the prospect of trying to get back to sleep makes me hesitate. Instead, I wander aimlessly through the passageways of the ruins. Yeah, find out what this thing is for. Kuon?
Having trouble sleeping?
The sudden voice makes me turn. I see Kuon standing there quietly. Kuon. I was just listening to an old story. A very precious one.
I see.
Yeah, more information in truth. The deception part's more of a prologue with limited details for Haku. And Haku didn't have a reason to look for more information, yeah. It was all just like getting through the day. Getting through the days. Taking on jobs. Having enough money to survive.
I see.
Kuon just smiles and doesn't pry any further.
I couldn't sleep either, so I thought I'd take a little walk. Then I heard some singing. Can I stay here with you?
Oh? Kuon must be being considerate. She answered all my questions before I even asked. I nod in response, giving her a small smile. Kuon still keeps a bit of distance, leaning against the wall. She casts a thoughtful gaze around the area.
This place is so nostalgic now.
Her muttered words catch my attention. You know something about this ruin? Yeah, we still don't really know exactly where we are. We could be in like Tuskud for all we know. She hesitates only for a moment more, then speaks with a strange determination in her voice.
Could you follow me? There's someplace I want to show you.
She leads me towards the exterior wall of the ruins. Part of the wall is crumbled, and I can see a rope hanging down from a hole. It sways in the wind as if beckoning me to climb.
This way.
Leaving me standing there confused, Kuon leaps onto the rope and begins nimbly making her way upward. Well, she never changes. Where exactly is she taking me? Also, we know we know why she knows the location. Tuscud's too far to see the capitals? Maybe. Potentially. I feel like the power of the sun might be something that you can see from like a very long distance, so we're like not too... We wouldn't be too surprised if we were like on the Tuscud continent. Or that continent side. But yeah, fair point. I follow after, my mind made up. The awkward footing in the absolute darkness makes it difficult to climb, but I somehow make it to the top. At the end, I find a crack just big enough for a person to squeeze through.
It's a little dark, so be careful.
With that, Kuon easily slips through. Sounds like she knows the way pretty well. On the other side, I find a hallway. The thick darkness seems to swallow everything up. More oppressive than the chamber with the gate. Kuon, a little light? In an instant, a faint light begins to fill the hallway.
Light.
Must be this. We said light, and it was like, alright, sure thing. Sure thing, Master Key Holder. I take out the Master Key.
Then that means there's still some life in this facility.
Barely, though. Make our way forward through the dimly lit hallway. At the end, we find a wall. The way these are shaped remind me a lot of like nuclear silos. A dead end.
No, hold on a sec.
Kuon walks towards the wall, puts a hand on the identification device can't talk. Kuon walks to the wall, and puts her hand on the identification device embedded there.
I think I do this, then this.
She begins tracing her fingers on the pad, as if drawing a shape.
Then I do this,
As Kuon struggles with the pad, I hold the Master Key close over her shoulder. A light runs through the wall and an unseen door opens.
Well, that's handy.
She seems about to say something else, but I'm already heading inside. The room's small, about the size of a hospital room maybe. This could be where they kept people. Is this where we're from? No, it wouldn't be. I feel like if we were from here, the Mikado would have found us like ages ago, because like the emergency teleport was like right here. In the middle, I see something vaguely familiar. There were a lot of these in the Izurushin ruins. I remember. It's probably a medical capsule of some kind. So there was somebody inside this thing. I take a step closer to it, strangely drawn, and I hear Kuon's voice as she moves forward.
This is where it all began.
Her eyes soften as she runs her hand across it, her gaze somewhere far away.
This place.
Alright, the Mikado was slipping if he didn't see us here.
This is where you slept, Taku.
Here? I tried tinkering with the side controls. just in case there was any personal information. But all I get is an error message on a blue screen. If you watch the anime, this was vaguely shown in the first episode where Kuon found him. Oh. The identification system must have been damaged during all the chaos of the calamity. That explains why my brother couldn't find me. Alright, there we go. It's a shame about the records, but I guess I should count myself lucky that I didn't lose any of the actual life support systems. My head spins as I stare down at this cradle. The one I once slept in. Then Kuon begins to speak, as though just remembering something.
I think I told you before, but ever since I was a child, I loved exploring new lands and discovering new things. My mother would get angry if they found out, so I'd always sneak out of my room and end up going to all sorts of places. When I got older, I used the excuse that I wanted to broaden my horizons, and ended up traveling to those horizons. That was when I heard rumors about this place, the land of Yamato. I couldn't wait to go. I knew my mothers would be against the idea if I told them, so I just crossed the ocean on my own. My first trip over the sea was so much fun. Everything in Yamato was so new and exciting. I couldn't contain myself. And at the very first village I arrived in, I did what I always did in my travels. I asked if there were any ancient ruins nearby. That's how I learned about this place. When I first came to this ruin, I didn't think I'd find anything too exciting. I already knew the place had been searched top to bottom. I didn't think I'd find anything I was looking for. Still, I had a feeling. I don't know if that was just instinct or something else trying to guide me. Honestly, I'm not sure even now. I was looking through the place, trying to find anything others had missed. Then by coincidence, I found that I could fit through the gap.
Coincidence?
Mm-hmm. By sheer coincidence. I remember the thrill that ran through me. The moment I set foot in here, I could tell I was the first one to search it. It was all untouched. But something shocked me even more. The ceiling was glowing with faint lights, like starlight shining in the dark sky.
Yeah, they just didn't look good enough. The Mikado was slacking. Bro had like hundreds of years, thousands of years, right under his nose.
Unlike the other rooms, this place still had life left in it. I got a little carried away searching the place. I think my fingers must have brushed against something. The wall suddenly began to move, and all of a sudden, that thing popped out with a rush of cold air. As I stood there, trying to work out what had happened, the lid began to open.
One stares into my eyes, as intense as if her story was occurring right before us. Yeah, and that's when we woke up in those hospital robes in the middle of the snow somehow. Makes sense. We're in the snow again. It's all familiar territory.
That's right. You were sleeping here, Haku.
Did she like dart off and then like we like wandered through the facility without us knowing where we were going? Just complete haze? No memories? I was right here. As I look upon the empty medical pod, Kuon begins to speak again. Her voice soft this time, like she's telling an old story.
I could tell instantly. A form like a person, but not quite the same. I heard rumors of it in myths. This person was, without a doubt, one of the Utawarerumono. None other than the Onvitakayan of legend. I always wanted to meet one. There was so much I wanted to say, so much I wanted to ask.
Right, okay. See, it's us misremembering. She brought Haku back to the tent and then she went to get stuff and Haku ran out.
Whether the legends were true, what kind of life they lived.
Yeah, so she's known all this time. There's never been like any doubt that she knew we were like Onvitakayan or whatever.
What kind of things they ate, how they bathed, what their families were like. And when this person awoke, I hoped you'd be able to answer all my questions. But you never woke up. Your body was so cold and weak. So that's why I took you back to my tent and tried to nurse you back to health. I was so happy taking care of you. My heart leapt every time I looked at you. I'll never forget how that felt. A living witness. Proof of the lost past that was right before my eyes. But when you awoke, Haku, all my joy changed into regret in an instant.
Yeah, we were just real degen. Also, hello Sky, how you doing? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good evening. We are experiencing the truth. Things are all lining up.
You really were weak back then. There was no way you could have survived on your own.
No saying, Sky, poetry. No, not you too. Okay, we both didn't have any luck. I was really happy because I saw favorite star come up and I got an SSR. Or I got a 3-star. And it was Ogre Cap. So now I'm sitting on even more shards for her. I'm almost at 100 now. So 200 more and we got 5-star for her too. Our first 5 stars, Ogre Cap and Symboli Rudolph. Only had 20 saved and I was like... Yeah, I think I had like 4 or 10 pulls saved up. Just barely enough.
What more? I realized that this person I'd found was all alone now. Awakening you might have been the cruelest thing I've ever done to someone.
Yeah, damn. Shows how much like empathy Kuon has too, like for that to be her first thought too, right? Like we woke up and she's like, oh shit, wait, he might be the last of his kind. Yeah, now I have nothing for Hishiyama. Is Hishiyama's on coming out soon? Emotional damage, yeah. And still she never told us anything. She probably didn't want us to know that she was worrying. She didn't want to like unload her emotional baggage on us. It's the next banner? Fuck. We're doomed. Her voice lowers, a note of misery creeping in. Abandoned. I'd been abandoned. Not a single person in the world knew about me, or knew my past. Haku? But I was never alone. Because of all of you. We walked together, laughed together, fought together. I even got to reunite with my long-lost brother in the end. And I mean, I had you beside me, Kuon. The intentional Riz? Yeah. I was never alone. I was never lonely at all. Thank you. I'm here now because you found me, Kuon.
I see. That's how you thought of it.
I can see tears shining in Kuon's eyes. She quickly looks down, probably to keep me from seeing. She quietly leans her head against my chest, as if to hide her face from me. Why is the background so futuristic though? Ain't this a medieval fantasy game? Wink. Kuon.
Sorry. But can I stay like this? Just for a little while longer.
She's so headstrong. I forget that she can be fragile. All I can think about is how important this feels to me. Here and now. Yeah. That's right. I forgot something important. Or maybe it's more important than I just remembered.
Remembered?
Instead of answering, I wrap my arms around her and pull her close. She raises her head, surprised. For a moment, I see confusion in Kuon's eyes. I see my own reflection in Kuon's eyes. Closer and closer, her eyes on mine. Her lips against mine. I can feel Kuon trembling in my arms. But the tension slowly leaves her body. Kuon leans into me, and I hold her even tighter. Like I'm never gonna let her go. I can feel our thoughts running together. I don't know how long we spent like that. Eventually, I relax my arms around her and give her some space. Damn! I remembered I'd never shown you how I feel. The fade to black, though? I managed to wake up as the sun's rising and walk back towards the campfire. Looks like everyone else is already up. Anju seems like she's feeling a little better. And Kuon seems like she always does. Hmm?
Is something the matter?
No, nothing. The way he's nervous, I feel like something a little more happened that night, huh? I'm definitely acting more awkward than usual. I can't help but think about her when I see her.
Jeez, Jack.
Whoops, my bad. Just feels colder than it did yesterday, doesn't it? Yeah, that is the effects of Amaterasu. It is only going to get colder from here.
Yeah, it does. Ever since I woke up, there's been this chill in my bones. Mine as well. I remember yesterday there was some talk about an everlasting winter.
I nodded in response, seeing her look to me. This land of Yamato is protected by a star in the heavens. The star was what maintained warmth across the land and ensured bountiful harvests. It supported the lives of the people. Yeah, winter is indeed coming. It is gonna be a crazy, 200-something years, or however many years they said. However, after generating a sun's worth of energy to destroy the Tatari, the star has now gone dormant.
A star? So now that it's dormant, we're back to winter.
Without the protection of the Mikado's star, this land will never know spring again. An eternal winter will descend on the land. The harvest will be barren.
But I've never heard of such a thing. It is the truth. To put it simply, that is how it is. Oh dear. Well, if the land's going belly up, we might have to escape to the ocean.
This winter continues on. Even the ocean may well freeze over. There will be many deaths. From hunger, from the bitter cold.
And eventually the land will be buried in snow and ice.
A heaviness hangs in the air.
I've given it a lot of thought, and I think it's safe to say this is serious.
I've given it considerably less thought, and arrived at the same conclusion. Gonna nudge me to play Frostpunk next? The whole dang world freezes over. There's gonna be nowhere left for us to run, yeah?
Is there nothing we can do?
Suddenly Mikazuchi, silent until now, speaks up. Alright, he's here. You have some scheme, bro, don't you? I shall call to the star. Try to awaken it once more. That should restore this land to the way it once was.
And how might one do such a thing?
We might once, wait, let me read that again, in my brain. We might once have been able to call it from the Imperial capital, but now, we must find another location that can reach out to it.
Brother, how exactly do you know all of it?
Get beat! Nobody question his background! Kuon and the others swiftly elbow Kyoto in the side.
Why?
Gotcha. Well, I ain't too clear on the details, but basically you need to get someplace you can send a message to that star, yeah? Kyudo a little dense after everything we've been through. You would think he would have caught on that, like, Oshtor is not Oshtor. Yes, we must find it quickly. It won't take long before the snow starts falling over all of Yamato.
Snow? In all of Yamato? If it comes to pass, the agricultural losses would be immense and far-reaching. The land's already in turmoil. If they have to go through famine now, we might never recover.
My liege.
We must stop Yamato from being engulfed by this eternal winter. That I understand, but...
From the way she's speaking, I can already tell what's bothering her. Rest assured, I don't intend on abandoning the people. Was planning on asking the outlaw of Kyujiri to help with this. Yeah, Kyujiri is living inside some old ruin.
My father?
Yes. By Kuon's account, this place is not far from the capital of Kyujiri. I'd appreciate it if you would help me convince your father to help us, Rudetia.
Yes, of course. I'd be glad to be of help. I see. Yes, Ozen. It would serve us to unite the outlaws of the other nations nearby, and have them coordinate their efforts.
Indeed. Once they hear of the danger, I'm sure they'll act with all due haste.
Let us first go to speak with the outlaw of Kyujiri. We should be able to make contact with the others from there.
I nodded Munichika's words, then looked to Anju. Does this meet your approval? So like a countrywide ruin search. If you know of any ruins, tell us. We will be there in a flash.
Indeed. If you have need of any requests penned by my hand, I'll write anything you may require. Anju exhales in relief. Mikazuchi seems satisfied by Anju's reaction. He speaks once again.
In that case, I leave it to you. For my part, I'll rush home to the Imperial capital to see what's become of it. If there's even anything left anyways. Mikazuchi. I am a Mononofu. I know nothing of all this mystic machinery. So instead, I'll follow a path where I can be of some use. By now, it's likely the chaos has spread to those who live just outside the capital. The citizens of Yamato. If there are any survivors, it's my duty to help them. Yeah, I would like it, but... I mean, what kind of dangers are we going to fight anyways? We're going to be fine without Mikazuchi. He's got his own thing. At most, we're fighting, like... I have no idea what we fight, because I feel like we killed all the Tatsuri, you know? Or at least a significant amount of the Tatsuri. Not all of the Tatsuri, because there's still like the Tatsuri under like Tuska and all that shit too. But I don't know. I feel like we can handle it. Still have a duty to uphold to the former Mikado's imperial command, and I won't soon forget it. I see. Very well. I leave the imperial capital to you. Mikazuchi nods to me, then turns towards Anju. My liege, I'll be taking my leave for a while. He's gonna go to start a ranch, race some horses, maybe start up some racing. We did see a little bit of like horse racing, Waptar racing in the universe. I think in Deception there was areas where they had like pretty much horse racing and horse betting. There is a universe of like, I don't know, Waptar Musume.
Very well. If anything happens, be sure you contact us. Remember that I need you by my side as Imperial Guard of the left.
As you command.
Once we fulfilled our duty, we shall quickly follow. You might not think it's necessary, but I want to thank you for all your help. We're in your debt.
Story of Seasons, Mikazuchi's farm. Utawarerumono, a game rife with other genre games. Just like Trails. Like how I mentioned, I want like a Trails RTS. We could do some sort of like Utawarerumono games like that are just like significantly far from like the lore and story for the bit. I would totally play like a farm sim in like the Utawarerumono universe. Oh wait, that's just Frostpunk. Lol. At least if we fail. If we fail, it's just Frostpunk. I can just like close my eyes and imagine that it's like all of Uta.
I'm so grateful you saved Kun Saroshdor. Thank you so much. We're grateful. I'm sure the former Mikado would be happy to know all you've done for us. Please take care on your way.
I'm just getting used to having you around. Gonna miss you, big guy.
Miss you, big guy. I was hoping we get a chance to spar, even just once. Shame.
I'll continue to go stronger. One day, I promise I'll become your equal in strength.
If you ever run into trouble, you can come to me. Izuruha's blood oaths are sworn for life.
Perhaps so, dear sister. But I don't recall you swearing one.
Well, I suppose he may pet my head. Just this once.
She's not scared of Mikazuchi anymore. Huge. Mikazuchi smirks, fondly tussling Neko in his hair. Finally, he turns to me. He is like our brother in like every sense of the word. Oshtor. Don't forget. Nobody gets to take your head but me. Got that? Yes. Naturally. Good. Then let us meet again. On another battlefield. Ah, he's so... We love the... What's the ship name for this? Is it like Oshtorzuki? Or Oshtazuki? Mikator?
There he goes. We can leave the citizens of Yamato to Mikazuchi and whoever else. Right now, we need to find a place where we can contact that star, I think.
Yeah, Mitor. Uh-huh. Hold on, streamer mode. Whoops. That was my Discord. My bad. Oh? Oh, damn, that's crazy. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm only saying because one of my buddies, right? He just got followed by Mori Calliope. He got followed by Mori Calliope on Uma Musume. And like he took a screenshot of that on the stream. I was like, oh damn, that's crazy.
We can leave the citizens of Yamato to Mikazuchi and whoever else. Right now, we need to find a place where we can contact that star, I think.
Yeah, sounds like that's our next job. You got anywhere in mind, boss? I cannot say for certain. Oh yeah, if you guys are curious who, it's Yan. It's who I played Lacrimosa of Dana with.
Can we use these runes here?
No, I looked around, but all the rooms that might have had the tools we need have been crushed by the rubble. All the Master Key can do here is turn on the lights. It's fair to say that this facility is otherwise useless by now.
I see.
Kwan looks down, disappointed.
Which means we may have to investigate likely ruin sites sequentially.
As long as we have the Master Key, there may still be ruins that can breathe new life into. That we can breathe new life into. We have to believe in that. Everyone falls silent, perhaps just now realizing how shaky our plan is. Yeah, it's a Hail Mary. Our chance of like... This is like the equivalent of doing like a 50% training on like Uma Musume or something. Maybe even less. Definitely less. It is a long shot star. Even after all that, there's no guarantee this will work. Damn it. I wish I'd asked my brother while I still could. I suddenly feel a tug in my sleeve from behind. I turn to find the twins staring at me with their usual emotionless expressions. Do they know something? Maybe they know something. What is it, you two? What I hear next stuns me.
We know.
Ah. Well, look at that. What?
We may know a location from which you may command the star.
Is that true?
Most likely. We can't say for certain, however.
A hubbub rises at the words, all of us eager to know more. They know!
Excuse me, Oshtor, but you seem different.
Matters not if you're uncertain. Can you elaborate? The twins nod together.
The castle.
Castle?
We found something within the castle of Kyujiri. It may be what you seek. Huh? You mean it's in there?
You know about it.
Not in detail. But as you've seen before, the castle of Kyujiri was built using the remains of old ruins. Of course, the ruins themselves aren't much more than empty shells by now. There shouldn't be much of a significance still there. But recently, when we were expanding the castle, we found several new ruins. It has been tradition since ancient times that we report to the Mikado when a new ruin is discovered. That was why the two of them came from the Imperial capital to our castle, to investigate the ruins we just uncovered.
Not right. I think back to the very first time I encountered the twins. Ukon said that he was in the middle of transporting some relics to the capital back then. Ah, okay. So they were coming back with something. So that must have been what they were, that must have been what they dug up from inside the castle of Kyujiri.
But I thought the two of you had already excavated all there was to find. We did not. There were other artifacts of great significance, but they were too large to transport. Which is why we sealed it. Which is why there is a secret location that is still sealed away, untouched.
And there you have it. If that's the case, all the more reason for us to head to the castle of Kyujiri. Alright. We should depart as soon as we're prepared to travel then. Unsealed means there could be a Tatsuri in there. They lived? Deep underground in the Imperial capital. In a vast open chamber surrounded on all sides by a reinforced wall of composite metal. This place is the final evacuation area, an impenetrable shelter meant for the Mikado himself. The facility seems to have taken heavy damage. The mounted lights in the middle of the room operate at minimum power, only a dim glow. And in one corner of this chamber, crouching down against the wall, almost completely alone, Woshi's remains. Lord Woshis, we have brought you something to eat. There could not be anything down here. There could not be anything for him to eat down here. Like, what are they eating? Grubs? Not needed. But you must eat something. If you don't eat, it'll negatively affect your health. I thought I told you, I don't need it! Woshi lashes out in anger. His hand knocks the tray from Liveruni's hand, sending nutrient paste and water across the floor. Yeah, the son said to save his son to the Antam Warabe. I think they still said there was like only like a small chance they'd live in the shelter though, right? They won their role. Yeah. Liveruni. Woshi clenches his hand in a white-knuckled fist. His shoulders begin to tremble. Get out of my sight. Lord Woshis. You act so obediently now, but I can tell, deep in your hearts, I can hear you mocking me. You're laughing at me, aren't you? That's not... What are you saying? We... Laugh all you like. I was never my father's successor. Not even close. Just a clone. I was just like Anju. Just a fake. And after I gave Anju such a speech, who is the puppet indeed? I must look like quite a fool. Never! To us, you'll always be the true heir to the Mikado's name, Lord Woshis. No, I won't fall for that. Father, Shichiria, they all betrayed me, and so will you in the end. Oh, he's damaged goods! How can you say such a thing? We would never! I've had enough! Get out! Now! Do not touch me!
As you wish.
Pains me to see him like this. Lord Woshis. What can we do? Will our words never reach his heart ever again? It's the fault of that traitor, Shichiria.
Do not speak his name. Lord Woshis is our creator, our eternal master, and he repaid Lord Woshi's kindness with such atrocity.
Okay, call back to another game, but I'm getting huge, gigantic, 1,000 times resist here. We could be experiencing another 1,000 times resist. They're just like stuck down here in this vault. I don't know, they'll make clones of each other and then create their own little like microcosm society where like it's like, oh, we have to believe in the All Master. Yeah, well, she's the All Mother, yeah. Yes, we must make Lord Woshi see. Yeah, and Chichiria is like the sister they don't talk about, you know? She is Watcher. Or he is Watcher.
And we will never betray his trust.
Yes, never. Hello? Hello, how you doing, Eli? Happy Sunday.
We give ourselves unto Lord Woshis.
I could totally see something like that happening. I mean, they're gonna have to find a way out, but, you know, it's gonna be like, I don't know how long the power of the sun lasts. Maybe like a couple of months, couple of weeks. Anyways, hope your Sunday's going well, Eli. Mr. ZZZ Gamer. We are in the like the home running stretch or whatever it's called. What is it called in Uma Musume? The ability where it's like, is it homecoming stretch? Remember to save? Oh yeah, right. Thank you. Oh, my liege, Lord Oshtor, I'm so glad. Ah! Father.
Oh, my dearest Lord Oshtor.
She has such a good design.
Dearest? Sir Oshtor? When did... I've been faithfully waiting your return, my Lord Oshtor. Each passing moment felt like an eternity.
I apologize that I've caused you such concern.
Not at all. I had every faith you would return to my side once again.
Bro was about to get stared by, like, the power of God behind him, like... There's one duty I cannot abandon. I will not let myself die until I fulfilled it.
Oh, you mean, for you and I to... Oh, my Lord Oshtor.
I'll have you know I got in first.
I do beg your pardon, but I believe we had some important matters to discuss.
Indeed. We do not have time for trivial matters.
Trivial?
She collapses to her knees suddenly, looking rather depressed. I wonder what's come over her. Lady Shis, is something the matter? Did I say something to offend? Not at all. You've done nothing wrong, Lord Oshtor. My foolish sister merely needs to keep her depravity in check.
I think you should leave her be for now.
Huh. Yes. Well, I'll leave Lady Shis to the two of you. As for Lord Ozen... I'd look back to the throne. Ozen's pulling himself back to his feet, shaking his head ruefully.
Well now, I suppose once again you've caught me in a rather embarrassing state. Now,
Fault is mine for asking an audience at such short notice. I begin bowing deeply to Lord Ozan, but he raises his hand to stop me.
no apologies needed. It seems we're in a state of emergency. I do not begrudge your urgency, but I must know, what has happened? Right after we saw that pillar of light descend, we lost our contact with the Imperial capital. We sought to gather more information on the situation, but nothing was conclusive. We were trying to decide what our next move should be. Lord Oshor, what exactly happened in the Imperial capital?
We stand before you now because of what happened there. We're in dire straits. We require your aid.
I see.
I must ask that you listen carefully. I'll tell you what's currently happening in the country and what's to come. 1,000 years of winter!
How could such catastrophe befall the Imperial capital?
Once I recounted the tragedy in the Imperial capital, Ozan's face is much paler, realizing how much long-term harm could come after. We're in a race against time. We would ask that you mobilize your troops in order to aid the survivors and maintain order.
Of course. I shall do at once.
Yes, of course. You may leave it in my hands, my Lord Ushtor. I promise that I'll carry out your orders. For the sake of our future together.
Yes. For the good of the future.
Oh, she's got it bad.
I'm fortunate indeed to have your support, Lady Shees. It's a great reassurance.
Yes, naturally.
Oh, she hitting that Ojo-sama.
Is she really going to be okay?
I'll go as well. Frostek and my sister handling things alone is a little worrying.
Yashima, are you after him too? Well, I won't let you.
Beg your pardon? Am I after what? Am I after what, precisely?
Do you really think they're going to be alright? We'll see. You may invoke my name for whatever purposes you see fit. That should be enough to convince the other allies to assist you.
I'm truly grateful. I should do my utmost to uphold your name, my liege. But if you will not be joining us in maintaining order in the capital, then what will you be doing, Lord Oshtor?
You know, looking at Ozan, he's kind of got that Gears of War build, right?
We must prevent an approaching calamity.
We must prevent the... What is the ice calamity in 14? Like the fourth umbral calamity? No, second? There was an ice calamity, right?
We must prevent an approaching calamity.
I do not have the time to fully explain, but the cataclysm that struck the Imperial capital has badly affected the stars above.
The stars, you say?
Indeed. I must correct the path of the stars, else an eternal winter will befall this land. And in order to do this, there's something we must use in the ruins beneath this place. May I ask that you guide us there?
I implore you as well. I have a duty to protect the future of my land and my people. My father entrusted me with that duty.
All this talk of errant stars is a bit hard to believe. However, if Lord Oshtor and our liege deem it necessary, I must not doubt.
Then,
that is your will, my liege.
Damn, she's just kind of coming for her dad.
understood, my Lord Oshtor. In that case, I'll gladly serve as your guide to wherever you desire.
Your duty is to aid the people of this country, Lady Shees. I cannot ask you to accept further obligation.
But
I am most grateful of the thought. When this is over, let us share a drink together once more. Quit leading this lady on, man. Unless you're about that. Haku might be about that. He's not saying no. Either that or he's like denser than a neutron star. Nasuri yelps as a droplet of water hits the back of her neck.
calm yourself. You gave me such a fright. Sorry. This area seems pretty worn down. Are you sure it's safe?
Guided by Ozan, we all follow through the underground parts of the castle. Many appear to be crumbling, held up only by dense support beams. Even our footing is unsteady as we cautiously proceed onward.
I can't say I know what kind of ruin this is. However, the center of this ruin is far more sturdy than this. It was ideal as a foundation for our castle structure. However, we've been running out of space recently, so we began excavating the buried parts of the ruins to expand our food stores. And below all the rubble, we found...
This is... A large door now stands before us, adorned with gold and black striped patterns. Gold and black? Peak colorway?
When we discovered it, the door was completely shut. However, under the instruction of the Kaminogi of Chains, we managed to create a gap big enough so that we may enter. I get it. We just gotta spin this handle in.
Jackdaw begins to rotate the handle, and the heavy doors slowly begin to rise like a portcullis, creating a small gap below. This is... I look to the twins for confirmation. You know, I feel like I only know the word portcullis because of Time Splitters. The first level of Future Perfect, you're in like Scotland, and I specifically remember Anya. She's like the person who like talks in your ear all game, telling you like what to do. She's like, oh yeah, you gotta raise the gate in that raise the gate on the portcullis. And I was like, portcullis? What the hell is that? Like little like 10-year-old me, or like however old I was when I was playing that game. I was like, oh, we learn new words every day. Video games are teaching me so many words. I look to the twins for confirmation.
Still deeper. The room that you seek is further within, Master.
I nod towards the two of them, then turn to Ozan. Yeah, Western structure we in Asia never used. I'm sorry, but will you allow us to proceed unaccompanied from here on?
I understand. These ruins are not for simple folk like us to enter freely.
Ozan's gaze flickers towards the soldiers.
I will leave them as messengers here. If there is anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask.
Understood.
Excuse me then.
Ozan leaves, leaving only us and the two soldiers of Kyujiri. I don't sense any danger ahead.
There is none. We have already surveyed the area. There is no danger of Tatari here.
I see. Even still, I should stay cautious. We might be fighting like Abkamu or some shit. I don't know. What's like an autonomous defense system? Have we had to fight autonomous defenses? We cannot say what awaits us up ahead. Do not let your guard down. A turret? Yeah. Have we fought a turret? I instruct the Kyujiri soldiers to stand guard here, then crouch down to get under the heavy door. Beyond, the air feels cool and dry. As we all duck under the door, we take a look at the ruins around us. Cracks line the wall, and much of the equipment inside has fallen to the ground. Unlike the halls before, however, it's all mostly intact.
I see, yes. This area would be perfect for the sake of food storage.
Place feels awfully empty for some reason.
I heard this area was likely a spare facility, and wasn't used for much. All the relics stored here were already sent to the Mikado, too. Preserved in good condition. That is why it's possible for the terminals may still be functional.
We all follow the twins downstairs to the lower areas. At the bottom of the stairs, we find a flat wall, looming as if to block our way.
It looks like a dead end.
The twins pause for a moment, then each place a hand against the wall. Instantly, a rectangular seam appears on the wall between the twins, and the structure rumbles gently as the section moves back. I feel hunger.
Amazing, just from touching it? I had no idea there was such a mechanism here. Please, Master.
Yeah, so what I ate for dinner tonight was some like 3-day-old Little Caesars pizza and a cup of water. Ain't nothing hit like that. So just past here, we'll find a terminal that can connect to Amaterasu. Alright. I take the lead, treading ahead into the depths. It's gotten pretty quiet. Yeah, it's all dark beyond this door now. They must be heading further in. No shot these soldiers are gonna get like, what is it in Star Trek again? Is it red-shirted? Kind of colder than normal today, isn't it? Seems a bit early for winter, don't you think? Don't let your guard down. I could do with another layer myself, but we're in the service of the High Commander right now. And the Imperial capital's in shambles now, after surviving that entire war unscathed. This must be a pretty important mission. Did you notice? Even though we're within the castle grounds, they all had their weapons ready when they went in. Well, it's not like we've investigated all the ruins. For all we know, there's monsters lurking in there too. Don't joke about stuff like that. This place feels even colder now. Nothing to worry about. You saw him in the war, right? He's like a god on the battlefield. If we have the High Commander here, we'll be fine. Yeah, I saw. I could see all of it, even stationed way in the back lines. Come on, man. You survived a whole war, and now you're gonna let a cold take you out? I guess. No matter what happens, as long as Yamato is the High Commander. Suddenly the lights go out. Yeah, it's super death flag. They're like, oh, nothing bad could ever happen to us. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, lights go out. They're dead on the floor. Family Guy pose. What just happened? We ought to check on those lights. What the? Monster! No. There! Alright, that is not what a Tatari does. What the fuck is down here with us? People? Shadows emerge from the surrounding darkness. They look to each other and nod, then glide forward, disappearing into the ruined depths. Who? Woshis and like the Yantan Watabe are like stuck underground. They can't do anything. After following the hidden passageway, we eventually come out into the large open space. This must be it. The room appears separated into different floors with a giant monitor and several control panels. It's a little like my brother's lab.
It did not move the last time we came. Because we are not administrators, we were unable to use them. Master Key needed. If the terminal is currently dormant, it should respond and awaken to the Master Key.
Kuon and the others watch anxiously from behind me. Stay on guard. Ready for anything. What were like the soldiers of the old war like? Cause like, if Haku made it and didn't get turned into a Tatari, it's not impossible, right? Like, what if it's like soldiers of like the old times and they're like, holy shit, we don't know what's going on, we just gotta kill.
Master Key confirmed. Releasing locks on all systems. Now listening for verbal command.
I have but one command. Amaterasu. Restart all functions of Amaterasu.
Confirming authorization. Command accepted. Beginning connection with Weather Control Satellite Amaterasu. Connected. Beginning system diagnostics. Releasing system safety measures. Amaterasu will resume normal function in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, it seems like we solved that problem.
Amaterasu online.
Well, that was easier than I expected.
So, did it work then? Amaterasu has successfully restarted, resuming temperature regulation of preset regions.
We've done it. Everything's working again.
Oshtar, so we've averted this long winter?
That is... I scanned through the information being displayed on Amaterasu's functions. We've avoided an eternal winter consuming Yamato, but the star's just awoken. It'll be some time until everything's back to normal. A bitterly cold winter may still last for 2 or 3 months, perhaps even half a year.
Half a year then.
We may have to resign ourselves to a poor harvest for this year.
But we were able to avoid the worst outcome, I think. We can work with the other countries to come up with some countermeasures. Indeed. Let us first report to Lord Ozen that we were successful in awakening the star. Yes, quite right. It's dreadfully cold down here. Let's hurry up to the surface.
Still not on guard though, yeah. Relief overcomes us. We let our guards down. They got out? How the fuck? You will return the master key. Our lord requires it. That belongs to Lord Woshi's. You were still alive?
Do they never learn? Everyone, protect the key!
Where's Woshi's? Or did the Yantan Watabe come here on their own? Oh, they were never locked. They just locked it down for the time the beam hit. See, my understanding of what happened was if the Mikado and Honoka died, I was assuming the power of the sun like destroyed the facility in a way that they might have been trapped down there with like rubble. You know? But if literally nothing happens to the facility besides it getting like heated up like a microwave, then I guess that's fine too. I can feel their resolve. This isn't like it was before. Are they willing to sacrifice their lives for this? We give ourselves for Lord Woshi's. We will defeat you. Yeah, I get it. It's just like a super nuclear shelter, yeah. Even if it cost our lives. I mean, this is like a victory lap. It's not like we haven't fought these guys before. Oh, they're like way up here. This is awkward ass positioning. Okay, well, let's have Kyudo up here. Yeah, check their levels and abilities too. We'll put like Atsui up here. And I don't know, maybe no city, because let me look at the map. Because having height advantage seems like really nice. Yeah, level 36, 37 with 15. 15, 13. Shishidia is not around, so I'm not too scared. We don't got the healer. Wait, do we only have 3 people we can deploy? How many people can we... Oh, 8. Where are the other positions? All the way the fuck down here is crazy. Oh, the positioning is ass. Okay, hold on. Maybe Ururu Sanana need to be like up here. Working our way down is going to be easier than working our way up with them. You hated this fight? Yeah, I can imagine. You know what? Ogi might be good up here because Ogi's got that daze or whatever. And these look like casters. I don't remember how the normal Yantam Watabe fight. I'm gonna throw like no city here too. And then down there, we're gonna put... Fumino? Fumino's kind of got long range. Atsui here, and Kyoto here. That's gonna be a dog shit ass like positioning fight. Everyone's got a healer except up top. Now the question is, do we leave them high ground? I'm gonna head to the clown house. We love McDonald's. Partake of the clown meat. We're gonna stay up here. Yeah, we'll just stay. It's like an awkward angle. I don't know if they'll be able to attack me. Because they usually attack in like a straight line, you know? If there's going to be like splash damage. So having this like quarter position is good. Alright, you're first. And then I'm gonna push all right here. Damn, I don't like being directly in front of No City. The twins are gonna get jumped so hard. Do they have a line attack? Anyaku's pretty bad. That is actually really bad. That can hit so many people. Yeah, no matter what I do, might just be best to get in front. Because it's this or not do any damage. Oh, what a mistake. Oh, but it is still just like a one target. That's their range attack, right? That's not bad. Oh, that sucks. Why did you have to come up here? No City, no! Not liking my odds up here. Really not liking my odds up here. Lame! You should have been taunted, man. Okay, can we get rid of one? I'm just gonna get close to the next one. If we can trade like No City for a kill, there are like worse fates. And then being in this thing makes it so they're less likely to be targeted. Right? Nightshade Mantle. Reduces the chance of units being targeted. We'll stay here. They'll probably go for the Mothman before they go for me. Was not expecting you to go upstairs. These guys need to stay in their lane. Why weren't we properly on guard? Gang's throwing. Again? That's fine. You know, we'll live with the no city loss, I guess. We gotta. That's so unfortunate. Well, that's nice. Are you winning? We lost No City. But we're hanging in there. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I hope Kuan lives. Kuan is... We might run it back because I really need Kuan. She's like my number one healer. You know what? Weird, but maybe that's something. Maybe me standing on the box allows me to not get targeted by melee. And we can play out like the No City thing sooner. Okay, what do we do here? I think that was fine. Maybe if I get here, I'm less likely to be targeted by, like, some enemies. And this way, No City lives. Some real sicko positioning. Yeah, and I know Atsu is good for it. She's got her like survival or whatever. That's fine. That's not fine. Okay, sick. Alright, no city lives. The Mothman did his job. Okay, maybe we route the fight up these stairs so we can regroup up here and get more damage out. Because we're like fighting to survive here. No, the height range, it's done me dirty now. Oh, but I think we'll still get like a heal by like proxy of being next to Oshtor. This is nothing. If Kuan lives, that's all I like can realistically ask for. Okay, there's that reversal. We only got one more shot at this. Can we heal with the Hex? Health cannot be recovered. Okay, then we'll do a buff and get the fuck out. Wait, did that not reach Oshtor? That sucks. This is really bad. We're attack up. No city might die there though, which I don't like. How long are you hexed? One more turn? This is dog. We should have ran down at the start of the fight. There's like more opposition up here. 7489. Maybe by being here, I'll have an easier time because people won't be able to reach me. Where are you in the turns? We're just gonna dip the fuck out and hope they attack Fumido, attack Kyoryu. We're not gonna final strike. All right, later, No City. You served me well. He's 100% gonna attack twice. Okay, good. I'm glad it went exactly like I thought down here. Now I just... Yes! That's so good. That's so bad. Have it in you to stay alive. Come on, please. The damn height range is so nasty. Yeah, about that healer, huh? Everyone's got it. Oh, I might be able to hit a overzeal here. And I might just have to like fuck off. Only problem is Kuon. Kuon's super dead. Maybe the sword stance is the play here? That's like 3 attacks in one. Yeah, because now we even have like a final strike here. We can move after this, right? Oh no, that's so annoying. Why did you have to just barely get height? If I just stay here, You're gonna do the same bullshit. Okay. I don't know if it's winnable with just Fumito. Oh, so we don't want to hit him actually, so we can get the overzeal. So maybe we actually want to go here instead. Only problem is that still leaves me like out in the open. But Kuon lives. Kuon lives. I can maybe like heal Oshtor. And I forget what this did. Speed up. Now get the fuck out of there. I think I have to wait in this heal sigil. Watch out, Kuon! Oh, thank God for that percentage. We might be able to get Kuon out. There's like a little bit of hope. Nope, never mind. I genuinely don't think there's any avoiding that, so I'm just gonna have to live with that. It's gonna really, really hurt not having Kuon though. Yeah, but our waifu, yeah, I mean, unfortunate. We've had a lot of losses here. Yeah, we're not going for the big one. Oh, we lost. Okay. Yeah, restart is worth it. Oh, we didn't lose. I mean, we're going to, because this is going to leave me with just Kyoto Fumito and Natsui. Just leave me with Kyoto and Natsui. Or Kyoto and Fumito. It's like kind of not impossible. What happened? Oh yeah, Oogie died. Oh, these fucking... Everyone has heals. All I have going for me right now is that Kyoto has like a double attack. We could totally just be like exercising futility right now though. Yeah, because the twins are like Omega dead. What am I standing in? Sigil that increases the chance of units. Increases the chance of units with him being targeted. Wait, I don't want that. I thought it was like a heal. Please, little owl guy, I summon you. Yeah! Ah. Man, that is 600 health back. I don't think Kyoto can do anything about that. It might be chalked, like fully. I don't think we come back from this at all. Yeah. Yeah, let's redo this one. I don't like who I had on the top either. I don't think that works for the top. I think Atsui is like a better pick here because she can like run it down. I actually will keep Ogi here too. And then maybe even like foot middle. That's like a more manageable fight. Because they'll have like a healer. And then we'll put like a Sarana down here. And we'll rush in to maybe get help down here. Kyoto here is pretty good. I think we can open with like a full attack on the left one. And maybe instead we'll just like push left with like a no city down here too. Weirdly, our archers are taking the low ground. We are straight fucking off. Oh, I didn't realize I had a second attack. Alright, give us chase. Alright, I'm liking this way, way more. And they can buff themselves to like as much as they want. It's like every single one of them learned how to heal. So tragic. I just don't want to shift forward. This is us breaking some of that defense that they saved up. I might even just keep Oshtor here as like a line of defense. Oh, yes, yes, yes! And he's in like perfect range to get attacked by Kiwadu. Alright, one there, one here. I don't know if I can kill this one. Maybe. Was it possible for me to keep a Zeal here? Just like one off. Okay, if we're gonna be one off, I'll just take like the full damage. If I stupefy, you might not be able to heal, potentially. Now you've returned back to your PC. Welcome back, welcome back. Good to hear you made it back. Oh, you know what? Oh, I am seeing a way forward to kill this guy, like right now. The shift, the speed shift or whatever that Fumito gives. Alright, Atsui can finish this guy now. You're kidding! Real 7 HP? Okay, fine. We'll do the whole attack. I wanted to keep a little bit of zeal for ourselves. All right, is that guy coming up or down? He's coming up. They're both coming up. That's scary. Those two might be gone. Those three might be lost causes. Golo said no for that zeal. Because I don't think I could take these guys on with just these three. Ah, so close. If we're gonna have better luck, this guy is scary. He does 2 attacks at once, so I'm just gonna slightly shift all my guys to the right. You're annoying. Okay, we're gonna run it back. I'm gonna have Kuon finish off that Yantam Warabe. We don't need her to heal. That one's like the fastest of all the buttons. Okay, what are you gonna do? Good. Attack Oshtor. That's what we want. And he's already zealed, so he's not gonna hit a final strike yet. We can just like fuck him up. The huge level up here. You asshole. Oh, Fumino's dead. I don't know if she can heal herself. Could she? No, she can't. We'll try to have as much fight as we can. Although it's all just gonna get healed over, regardless. I can see why you didn't like this fight, Arkelis. Yeah, your archers are always your best option, yeah. They just have to all be down there. I don't get anything done. I don't get anything done up here. It's like too hard to fight upward. Maybe I can... Yo, Ogi could get out. Is 201 enough to finish this? It's not. 191. Maybe higher with the crit. We're so close to being done with this asshole. Kuon, finish it. Is this the finale for Mask of Truth? Still, I feel like we still have a little bit. Anyways, how you doing, Union? Hope you're having a good one. Happy Sunday. This game's got us fighting for our lives. This mission in particular is like really tough. It's like got our party so separated. And I'm only now just like moving everyone up to like help each other out. It's gonna take like 2 more before we finish this. I feel like you said it was like 2 or 3 more streams last time. Yeah, fighting for my life for Lost Soul side hard mode. Very nice, very nice. Get chip blade time. Peek. We can do that better. I don't know if Atsui lives. No, she's gonna live. She's just gonna have 1 HP. Wait, the dazed might have saved my ass. Okay, let's get Ogi all the way the fuck out. Make him play chase. Yeah, I was kind of lying mostly because I don't remember everything about the game. Like, in between scenes, yeah. Fair, fair. Okay, we're hanging in. The bottom and the middle are done. And I might be able to get Ogi and Atsui out. Never mind, Atsui's not getting out. Wait, Atsui might get out. Yeah, we'll do it all. Alright, that's GG for this guy. Nosuri is like incredibly strong. Oh, wait. I don't know if that's smart. Maybe her 2 movement is better than me farming out 1 attack. I just need to save Atui. Okay, I'm liking this. We are like now fully on the way to the perceived victory. Never mind, Atui's dead. That's so unfortunate. We were so close. And of course they go for Kuon. Sorry, Fumino. Sometimes losses are necessary. Decrease health on self, increase zeal. Increasing the attack is good. And then let's maybe move down just a tad. Yeah, exactly. Fumino was simply one of the omelets that, or one of the eggs that needed to be cracked, unfortunately. She gave her life in service of the team here. Five costs, 10 costs. 15. I'm gonna wait. They have such nasty range. I'm thinking, let's go back to Kuon's turn. Here? We didn't need to move her here. I'm better off keeping her like right here. Because then we can get Ogi. Yeah, my issue is the HP inflating they're getting. Yeah, they're getting a lot of HP. By just like virtue of existing. Okay, Atui is already dead. But I think we can keep... we can keep Ogi alive. Now that we've moved Kuon slightly closer. This is so putting Kuon in danger. This guy is scary. Mr. Liverman is like... We do not fuck with Mr. Liverman. Okay, we're good. The Stupefy is gonna like be a game changer. Them only being able to do one attack. Never mind. I guess they can do 2 attacks. I guess they can still do 2 attacks. God, the twins are so slow. Okay, they're gonna get a lot of that health back. 436. Yeah, this fight I brought Jackwell instead. I totally understand. Wait, is this something? Ah, it's not. Oh, the co-op attack with Oshtor is maybe gonna go crazy here. Yeah. Damage over debuff right now. If we can get rid of this guy, that's the dream. We can get rid of this guy. That might be GG. I'm not scared of the guy with the staff. Damn, wait, I maybe could have gotten that if I hit my attack right. Ah. Fucking 1 HP, man. I'm scared of the guy wearing a t-shirt. He's more terrifying than the guy wearing his suit. Alright, well, let's kill him. You made your bed. I think the only scary thing about this guy is, he could totally have an attack that's like a straight line. And he could attack like more than one person here if I put Kyudo in front. But maybe just a risk we'll have to take. Don't worry, the twins are on their way. The twins are on their way! 235 is good. If we lose No City here, it's not the worst thing in reality. Okay, we're like splitting everyone up now. He is not gonna have the advantage of the polearm. Can he even attack directly in front of him? He can't! If I surround him and then just move No City out of the way, that's GG. We're gonna bully this kid. Big brain. Get fucked, get boxed. Yeah, hold up. To be a little silly, I kind of want to have the twins finish him. Because, like, that'll work, right? This is like straight up BM. Although, I could just do this and be done with it. Yeah, I'll just be done with it. Or, I want to see him do nothing. I need to see him do nothing one turn. Like, if I just, like, wait here. Juice ourselves up. He's next. What do you got? Get fucked. Get trapped, idiot. Oh, we haven't seen the co-op final with Kuon and Oshtor. She's never close enough for that. Let's see it. Finally. Damn. Damn. Oh, that fight was brutal. We've been playing for 2 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes. I feel like maybe 30 minutes of that was me actually doing some story, and then that 2 hours is the whole fight. I don't know. That was a long one. That was a really long one.
You throw your lives away in vain.
Yeah, it's not gonna get any shorter, right? These fights are just gonna get more and more tough. But come on, we beat their asses. Who's left? Unless Woshi's is coming in for like the second round. The loyalty to Woshi's was terrifying. Now though, it's all over. It weighs on my heart, but I remind myself as best I can. We had no other choice. Just cut off their heads. Be done with it. Don't let them come back. Hesitating, I find myself watching the bodies of the Yantan Wadabe on the ground. And... Man! You gotta go for the head! One of the dead Yantan Wadabe suddenly surged to his feet and lunges. Damn it!
He was still alive?
Not happening.
Oh, oh no, is Jack Walt?
Boss!
Jack Walt rolls around to cut him down, but Shasurika refuses to stop. There was another streamer playing Reload, and they spent 3 entire streams on just one fight. Ah! That's brutal. Were they fighting the super boss? Were they fighting Elizabeth? Or were they fighting like Joker or something? I totally believe it for like only those fights. Even as the blood spurts from his stomach, he charges towards me. Die! Oh, stop! He's too fast. Oh no! Is this... Am I gonna get my... Oh, that looks like it went past the fan. Shasurika's face breaks into a smile of joy. However, as he looks down, his expression immediately shifts to one of shock. Did he hit the key? Impossible. What? I felt a sharp pain, but the sensation was more like being hit by a blunt object, not getting stabbed. Shasurika darts back, unsure of what happened, and he sees the answer right in front of him. What's that? You fuck! Is that the master key? I see. That was how I... The master key lies on the ground. Having fallen from my robes, somehow, held in its position, it had blocked Shasurika's blade.
Please step back. We will protect you from harm.
The twins pull me back. The others stand between me and Shasurika, shielding me from further ambushes. Well, it's a good thing we turned on Amaterasu before we lost that.
That's enough shenanigans from you, pet.
I hope you're prepared. So this is it. However...
Watch out!
Shasurika throws his blade in a swift motion. Munichika knocks it out of the air, but as our eyes are drawn to the deflected sword, Shasurika seizes his chance. Did he go for Anju? Oh.
Hey, that's...
Shasurika hunches down, bolting forward and grabs the fallen master key. It's already broken. Let him have his trash. Swiftly turning, he dashes for the exit.
The master key! Stop!
Kibiru fires a hasty arrow, but it's nowhere near its target. Jackdaw and Natoi run to the exit, but Shasurika has long since disappeared. Damn it!
Oh, Pitts. Looks like he's already gone. He moved with such speed, even despite those grievous wounds. He may be our enemy, but what impressive endurance. We must give chase immediately. We'll gather more men. We must find him at any cost.
That won't be necessary. More likely than not, that'll only lead to more casualties.
Sir Ashton, are you alright?
Yeah, I was like getting punched. I'm fine. This protected me. He only left a bruise. I pick up something on the ground. A shard of the master key, broken off by a strike. Ah, I see. He's gonna have to come back to us. They're not gonna be able to remake the master key, and if there's missing pieces, he's gonna have to come back and find the shards. But I'm afraid the master key will no longer. At least we're able to reactivate Amaterasu before it's broken.
Oshtad.
I'm sorry. It was a precious memento that was not mine to break, and now...
It's alright. There was no other way. I'm just glad you're okay.
Kuon shakes her head, a sad smile on her face. Countless relics of the past were lost along the mausoleum. Now even the Master Key has been shattered. His ambitions will never come to fruition now. Besides, all that thing could have done is trigger another tragedy. Maybe it was for the best. Damn. No idea what they could still do with the rest of the key, but there's still possibilities. Well, she slowly wakes up, pushing himself to his feet. He's alone. He looks around, but the dim light of the shelter reveals nothing. All is silent. Is anyone there? Well, she begins searching through each of the small alcoves in the shelter. In the corner, he finds something, still flickering with light. An information terminal. But why is the power on? The monitor may be suffering the effects of the mausoleum's destruction, or simply broken itself. Whatever the case, its visuals are distorted. It's difficult to tell exactly what's being shown on the screen. There's nobody there. If you can hear me, speak. Shasurika, Divirni, Ravia. So, all gone then. Love, loyalty. Empty words after all. Yo, Woshi's is gonna end up being our fucking like Mine Yakuza 3. To our Kiryu. But I expected that. I was alone to begin with. I should be glad to be free of all thought. A sound from the door behind Woshi's interrupts him. Quickly he turns. Who's there? There's no response. All Woshi's can hear is a faint, unsteady breath. Carefully, Woshi's makes his way towards the source of the sound. And there, on the ground. Shasurika! Shasurika lies on the floor in front of the entryway, all but motionless. Woshi's rushes to his side, gently lifting his body off the ground. What? The sound of surprise escapes Woshi's as he feels something on his hand. Something wet. Shasurika's clothes are soaked with a rich, dark red. His face is paled to a sickly white, and his arms and legs hang limply. What has happened to you, Shasurika? Lord Woshi's. At Woshi's voice, Shasurika's eyes flutter open and he smiles weakly. My key touched my table. Or my controller touched my table. He raises his shaking hand, offering something up to Woshi's. Please. This is... It's drenched in blood, and a large portion appears to be missing. But there can be no mistaking the master key. Did you take this from him? Please. Fulfill your dream with this. Why? Why did you not abandon me? Was that not it? This life of mine was your gift to me, Lord Woshi's. Our hearts will always be at your side. Those emotions are mere impulses I embedded into your mind. I did so to ensure you would never betray me. That does not matter. What? Whether or not that's true, our feelings are unchanged, forever and always. We exist only to serve you, Lord Woshi's. I will not let anyone deny our feelings, not even if you do so yourself. Shasurika. Woshi suddenly realizes something, looking around the room. The others, where are they? We offer ourselves unto you, Lord Woshi's. Just saying, this is the only yaoi-esque part of the story, and of course it's Woshi's. Yeah, this is tragic yaoi! Fated by the plot to perish, it's so unfortunate. Cold realization hits him.
I see.
Here, Lord Woshi's.
Woshis looks down at the master key, still gripped in Shasirika's hand. Scratched and broken, and the pristine glimmer that once shone on its surface is gone. Now it's smeared scarlet with blood. Boy, what a representation of Woshi's here too, huh? Because you could totally read this as like how Woshis is feeling too, after everything he's gone through at this point. It's like he too is like scratched and broken. He's still there though. He's still hanging on.
Lord Woshius, were we of service to you?
Woshi takes the master key, then tightly grasps Shasirika's shaking hand.
Yes. You've truly done well. I was a fool to suspect any of you. Such kindness is wasted upon the likes of me. At last, I may go to join the others with pride.
Yeah, and all the blood for the situation too, yeah.
No, you can't. I still need you by my side. I need your help. I gave you an order. Open your eyes. Shasirika!
Shasirika rests limp, one last satisfied smile on his lips.
Don't leave me!
His cries go unheard. Woshis looks down. His grip slackens, numb from shock. The master key slips from his hand. But when the master key hits the ground, the impact rings clearly through the air. The distorted terminal flickers back to life.
Author affirmed. Please? What's the point now? What point is there for a useless, disposable doll like me?
The system falls silent and Woshi's scream. He slumps, wallowing in self-loathing.
There's nothing left for me. Searching administrator backup data.
What?
Data encryption inactive. Displaying visual.
Oh no! The visual confirmation? He's a clone! It's so over! The walls shimmer once more with light as the image comes to life. Woshi stares in shock at the scene before him. Oh, that's such a fucking kicker, man! That's Woshi's, huh? Fuck, man. I mean, fuck Woshi's, but like, this is tough.
There's a good child. Look, he has a scholar's glint in his eyes. That comes from me, naturally.
Dear, you say the silliest things.
An old man and a beautiful woman cradle a child in their arms.
He will make a fine successor. We will watch him grow into a wise and just Mikado.
Indeed. I believe he'll be a great man.
Of course he will. He shares my bloodline, after all.
What? What's this?
Well, she stares, dumbfounded, and the scene changes before his eyes. Now he sees a boy asleep in bed. The woman from before sits next to him, resting her hand on the child's forehead.
How is he?
Welcome back. His fever has gone down significantly now.
I see.
The old man smiles, gently patting the sleeping boy on the head.
I heard it came on quite suddenly, while he was studying.
He was pushing himself a little too hard, it seems.
That's been happening rather frequently. Third time this year, isn't it?
He wishes to see us happy. That's why he pushes himself. Such a kind child.
Yes, perhaps the boy is too kind. Unfortunately, kindness alone does not make a ruler. The burden of authority means that one must sometimes act without mercy.
Yes, that's true. Is this me?
Again, the screen flickers with more images of their everyday lives.
What's this?
A drawing of his.
Why, a portrait of me. Oh, my goodness. I see. So this is his work.
He seems to have so much fun simply reading and drawing on his own.
Bro should have stuck to BL. Bro should have stuck to doujinshis.
Indeed. He seems far more suited to these arts than the governmental duties. Perhaps we have burdened that child overmuch with our affairs. Can we not let the child choose his own path, instead of being forced to serve as my successor?
My lord?
And I want to delete all data pertaining to his birth, so that it does not burden him later in life. The child is not some empty replica. He is our son.
Ooh. Ooh, man. To hear that after all this.
Yes.
That fucking break him.
I am. I was right. I was.
She reaches out shakily, as if to touch the hand of his deceased mother and father, but the master key in his hand sparks, and Woshi flinches, dropping it to the ground. The image suddenly freezes, then vanishes before his eyes. Oh, wait! Woshi hurriedly picks up the master key and raises it high with desperate defiance. I'm Woshi's. Answer my call! However, there is no response. The terminal's light fades, the last of its energy spent. Woshi slumps soundlessly to the ground, tears running down his cheeks. How did I not see it? All my life, I've been loved, protected by father, mother, and the boys. The tears flow in a steady, gentle stream down his face. What a villain, man. What a great villain. I think as far as like villains are concerned in like anything, he's got to be like top 3. He suddenly becomes aware of a cold weight within his clothes. This is... He reaches into his pocket and pulls an object out. Oh damn. Is he gonna wear it? With like the thought he has nothing left to lose? The first Akurika. The last legacy of my father. She holds the Akurika reverently, staring at it, and a new resolve burns in his eyes. These were originally created to be used by the Omvita Kayan. For those who put their faith in me. For them, I rise. I am my father's son. I am a human being. With no more hesitation, Woshi presses the Akurika to his face. Akurika, grant me power! Yep, I get it. Valid crash out.
Have you finished loading all the luggage?
Yeah, I ought to do it.
Oh, I can't wait to get a drop of that Kyujiri liquor again. These are not for festivities. You must not drink them without permission. I know.
Several days after we explored the underground ruins, I watched as my comrades load the carriages from Kyujiri in preparation for our return to the Imperial capital. Oh, what's left of it. Even though my eyes remain on them, my thoughts are definitely elsewhere.
Are you still hung up about it?
Kuon. I snap back to reality and find Kuon's face close to mine. My nerves overtake me and I can't think of how to respond. He's still so nervous. They like 100% did it. Still don't know how to act in front of her. No, now's not the time for that. My apologies. I made you do all the work, didn't I?
It's alright. The master key is broken, and besides, the mausoleum is... Even if he has the key, there's nothing more he can do, right?
Yes, you're right. Kuon is right. So, why do I feel so uneasy? Raiko had the intellect to develop a functional cannon all on his own. Woshi's mind is no less of a threat. But, all the knowledge he attained vanished from this world along with my brother. No, that's not why I feel so uncomfortable. It's something more instinctive. Maybe there was something I missed.
Lord Oshtor.
Lord Ozen. I bow my head as Ozen appears before me. Seeing the Aolo approaching, Anju also makes her way over. I must again express my gratitude for all the supplies you provided for the refugees.
You have my thanks as well. When I'm able to, I intend to repay your loyalty somehow.
Oh, not at all, my liege. Oshtor, you didn't go to such lengths. It is a vassal's duty to support their ruler's endeavors, my liege. After all, one cannot fight on an empty stomach.
Thank you. We should make sure it's put to good use.
I wish you all the best, my liege.
Thank you. Preparations are complete, my liege.
Liege?
Good. Then let's venture forth.
As you wish. And then it happens, just as I'm stepping forward to announce our departure. Oh, damn. My kindred. The moment I hear those words, I feel a vicious pain, as if my head is being crushed.
Brother, is something the matter?
Noticing something's wrong, Kyoto runs to help support me, but it doesn't end there.
This presence.
What is this? Like the air itself is prickling at me. Yeah, it's giving me all the tingles all in my spine. Kokopo, what's the matter? I've got a bad feeling about this. They say birds get restless when there's a storm coming. What exactly could be happening?
Did you not hear that voice, Kyoto?
Voice?
Kyoto looks at me with a confused expression. Kyoto didn't hear it. No, it doesn't seem like any of them heard it.
Dear sister?
Kuon clutches at her chest, falling to her knees. Are you alright, Kuon?
Yeah, thanks. But I'm fine, I think. I don't know why, but I feel so anxious all of a sudden.
Yes. That pain in my head. Similar to how the Akurika resonates with each other. What is it? What exactly is happening?
Are you sure you're alright? Yeah. I'll be fine, I think.
That voice. Did Kuon hear it as well?
But you look as if you're in pain. We don't have time for that. We need to hurry back to the Imperial capital. That may be true, but... Dear sister, are you sure you're alright? I'm fine.
Kuon's clearly gone much paler than she was a moment ago. Her face is almost snow white. But Kuon, it's clear even to me that you...
It's nothing... Dear sister!
I quickly run to her and lift her from the ground. As I hold her close, Kuon's face contorts in pain. She's completely lost consciousness. Damn. Yo, these migraines go crazy. I place my hand over her forehead and grimace. She's burning up. Lord Ozen, I'm sorry, but I must ask you to arrange for an apothecary immediately.
Understood. I'll do so at once.
Ozen nods, then hurries back to the castle. Let's set up Kuon in the guest room for now. Nekone, Lady Fumino. I'm sorry, but will you look after Kuon?
Yes. Understood.
I look back at the others, with Kuon still in my arms. All of them look to her, unease written on their faces. We're postponing our departure. I want all of you ready to go at a moment's notice. I wonder if he was able to make some sort of wish. What is like the power of like manufactured Akutika? She's awakening to her divine night powers. Yeah, we're gonna get our knights. Well, she's gonna get the... Gosh, I don't remember a ton of them anymore. There was like Ordine. There was, of course, Valimar. We had... I feel like one of them was called like Aregian or something. Like I remember like the Palatinate Knight. I just don't remember the title for it. Cold Steel 4 feels like so far away from me now. Sister, I've made some tea for us. Why don't we take a rest?
I find enough idea. Let's then.
The siblings sit across each other, talking over the campfire. Sunset already. Our pace is falling a little short. We're still less than halfway to our destination.
It's this cold. Our steeds can't abide it. It'll be some time before we reach the Imperial capital at this rate.
I like Shisa's little thing. You think we should quicken the march?
No. If we blindly rush in, we'll end up putting even more stress on the warp doors. I would suggest a lightly equipped advance party instead.
Yes, fair point. As the two begin discussing their next plan of action, a messenger rushes to meet him. Pardon my intrusion.
Did something happen?
We spotted a group heading towards us. We cannot be certain, but it's likely they are the citizens of the Imperial capital.
Sister. Most likely refugees then. Perhaps we might be able to finally gather some information on what happened over there.
We'll go immediately. Make preparations for their arrival. I wonder what it'll be like for the survivors. Because, like, the power of the sun... Sir! She's and several others hold torches aloft, waiting for the refugees. After a while, they can see staggering silhouettes on the road. Halt! Oh, those ain't looking like people, man. I'm Yashima, son of Ozen, outlaw of Kyujiri. You've come from the Imperial capital, have you not?
Could you tell us of the situation in the Imperial capital right now? Was anyone else able to evacuate in time?
What's the matter? Will you not speak?
There's no need to be alarmed. We're here to help you, so please.
However, there's still no response. The citizens shamble forward, slowly making their way closer. Why in the world are they keeping silent? Seeing that they're getting nowhere, Yashima starts towards the refugees. But... yeah, we got zombies, man! Well... huh? Something blurs in front of the refugees, the force of a powerful gale. Gale? Second form! At the same time, the refugees in front fall limply to the ground, as if held together by strings that had just been cut. That's Toka! I know that silhouette anywhere! Yashima and the others stand frozen in shock for a moment, but quickly recover. They go for their swords.
Who's that?
You. Why did you kill them? The mysterious sword fighter does not respond, standing silently, turned away from the group. You dare mock us? Yashima unsheathes the sword, striking out at the warrior, but they dodge with ease, simply as they had seen it coming. Ugh. Do you intend to run from this fight? Who are you? I demand your name! Yashima glares with no answer forthcoming, until the warrior seems to notice something and yells out to them. You there! Run! Now! What? I would never turn my back to an opponent! Now all that you can see in the dark, my master's a fool. That's oomph! As Yashima yells, she also screams out to him.
No, Yashima, behind you!
Behind? That looks like the brain parasite! Suddenly, somebody grabs his arm from behind. But not just his arm. Countless grasping hands reach for his neck, his legs. What are they? But I saw them cut down! It's the refugees themselves who have seized onto him, trying to drag him back. Despite their humanoid silhouettes, however, he finally sees their true appearance as far more monstrous.
Yashima!
These things aren't people at all. Without even a chance to question the refugees, Yashima is knocked to the ground. The creatures crawl atop him and he vanishes from sight. No!
You really ought to pay more attention. It may well cost you your life.
Just as she hears another voice, something collides with the mountain of refugees atop her brother, and the massive monster explodes. Is it gonna be... Shielding his eyes from the splattering rain of blood, Yashima looks up in shock at the woman above him. A thick metal collar around her neck. That's Carlo! She's back! What is she using? What is she using? Because Anju has her sword, no? Thank you. You saved me. But who are you? And what are those monsters? What exactly is going on? We kneel.
We'll get to that.
With that, she turns and glares back at the road, shrouded in darkness. All that can be heard is dirges of moaning voices and shuffling footsteps. You can't mean... Within moments, even the battered corpses of the refugees from the pile begin to rise again, blood spurting from their wounds.
They're coming back to life?
First, we must survive this ordeal. The warrior also steps forward, her hand on the hilt of her weapon.
Do not hesitate. They're beyond saving. Pull yourself together now, or our next stop will be Kotohamaru.
Y'all, is this worse than the Tatsuri? Probably not. The Tatsuri would have been like worse, I think. Komahamadu? How is she? After a brief discussion with Ozen, I return to the guest room Kuon's resting in. Nekane shakes her head dejectedly at my question.
The outlook is grim. Her symptoms are similar to that of a severe cold, but the apothecary says that the cause may be some other illness. There may even be a chance that it's life-threatening.
So in other words, we can't say anything for sure.
Yes, that's correct. We've done all we can now, and her condition seems to have gotten a little better.
Maybe Kuon was overworking herself. No, judging from how she was acting, that isn't the only factor. What exactly is going on? I look to Fumino, who continues to care for Kuon. Lady Fumino, is there another disease Kuon might be suffering from?
That's...
Fumino hesitates for a moment, but seems to make up her mind.
Ku's birth mother suffered from a wasting disease. Ku also showed signs of it when she was young.
Yuzaha mention! We miss her.
But recently, there were no signs of the disease ailing her at all.
I see. In any case, I should go tell the others of Kuon's condition and our plan of action. Do not overwork yourselves. Switch off if the need arises.
Yes. Understood.
Hold on, let me check my phone. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, no worries.
Understood. Brother. So what of Kuon? How is she?
Seems her condition is stabilized for now. Still, we cannot say if she'll recover. I'm worried about the boss lady too. What are we gonna do about going to the Imperial capital? I intend to wait until morning, but if Kuon doesn't recover by then,
You going to leave her behind?
we have little choice. We all knew this was a possibility, but they fall silent in my words. I am also worried about Kuon. However, my liege and I must return to the Imperial capital as quickly as possible, in order to maintain the order of this land. Man, this Oshtor is like so different from the Haku of Deception.
Quite right.
We've neatly averted an eternal winter, but if the ruler remains absent from her throne over long, it may lead to another civil war. Buzzing sound? Oh, thank you. Got it.
That is something we must avoid at all costs.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned, but this is Kijiri Castle. I'm sure Kuon will be safe in their care. You know what would do me pretty well? I should totally drink more water. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some water. We're hydration checking. Because I haven't drank any water in the past 3 hours. Alright. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned, but this is Kijiri Castle. I'm sure Kuon will be safer in their care. Imagine not drinking water. We're bad at it. There's nothing I can do about it here. I'm sure Kuon would understand. We depart tomorrow morning, all of you. Make sure your preparations are complete. Nekune, Lady Fumero.
Dear brother. Lord Oshtor.
You two are still awake.
Yes, I'm too worried about Ku to sleep.
Did I not tell you to rest as well? I cannot have you falling ill from the stress.
But
You need not worry. I will stay by Kuon's side until morning. You two ought to get some rest.
understood. Very well. If you're alright with it, I'll take a little break. Dear brother, be sure to keep a close eye on dear sister. And Lord Oshtor, I hope your concerns regarding overwork apply to yourself as well.
Of course. Now alone in the guest room, I rest my hand upon Kuon's forehead. Her fever seems to be going down, and her breathing's normal again. Did the medicine work? At least we're through the worst of it. But even if her fever is gone completely, and she awakes by tomorrow, I can't pull her along to the capital while she's still recovering. I pat Kuon's head in an attempt to comfort her, and something hits me. Her tail? Nope, a migraine. A brain aneurysm! What the? Before I can think, my head is in my hands. My head. What is this pain? It's like my head is splitting open. Is this something to do with Kuon's illness? No, that's not it. This comes from somewhere deeper. It's like someone is trying to reach into my soul itself. Something's coming. Something's calling to me.
What is it? What's coming? No, I can't stay.
Oh, we blacked out.
Morning.
I shield my eyes from the sunbeams streaming through the window. Reminds me of Cyanouta. Is that a stream game? I think I've heard that that's like NSFW. Do they got like... I might be down. I was supposed to be watching over her, and instead I passed out. It's a little pathetic. I put my hand back on Kuon's forehead. Well, fever's gone. She's not as pale as she was last night. Looks like she's gonna be okay now. Steam is censored. Oh, okay. So we can play like the Steam version, probably. But I can't bring myself to wake her up. I've already made up my mind to leave her behind. I'm sure she'll have something to say about it later, but I'm ready for that. I stand quietly and carefully, trying not to wake her up, and notice something caught my eye, or something caught on me. Yeah, because I would like to do more like visual novels in the future too. I feel like visual novels are like really fun. It lets me get the like acting bug out of my head. Want to provide the uncensored patch? It'll be okay. It'll probably be something I do on stream. And if we do that, we're playing it risky. Even in sleep, Kuon's pale hand is clinging to the hem of my robe. I take her hand in mine. For a while, I just hold it gently, then softly tuck it back under the blankets. But my argument is always the cut section is pivotal to the whole plot. Oh, is it like a whole ass section that's cut? Ugh. Yeah, we'll do research on it. Because I know that's another one of the, like, classics. Like, I know we still got a couple streams ahead of us, but, like, I'm gonna miss doing, like, all this reading. Even though I do it for, like, other games, too, but particularly I feel like I have, like, some sort of connection to, like, Uta. In the way we've been, like, doing this. Just some cut. Most dialogue is in, just no image. I'll be going on ahead, then. Hope to see you smile again soon. One last gentle stroke on her forehead. And finally, I head out. As I exit the castle, I find that my comrades have already finished all their preparations. Seems they're waiting on me.
How is dear sister?
She appears to be improving. However, she still hasn't awoken.
I see. Kuon.
If I'm any judge, however, she'll be fine now.
Would it be alright if I stayed behind? It's my job to take care of Ku after all.
That would be much appreciated. I leave Kuon in your care, Lady Fumido. Just remember, do not push yourself too hard. No, wait, this is bad! Fumido is our healer. I think Nekone can fill. No Kuon, no Fumido. We're shambles. If it turns out to be nothing serious, I would like for you to tell her that we all await her at the Imperial capital.
Understood.
You sure about this, boss?
No need to worry. Kuon will surely come after us. I know she will.
Indeed. This is Kuon we're talking about. She'll catch up to us in no time.
Also, Oshino and Kyoto are healers too if we try hard enough. In the meantime, we must attend the task at hand. Lady Shis and the other members of the advance party must be awaiting our arrival. Is something the matter?
Sounds like someone's running towards us.
A messenger, perhaps.
That's
Lady Tia's expression changes the moment she sees who's heading towards us.
one of my sister's soldiers.
What? Why would he be coming here? The soldier nearly falls off his steed in his haste, rushing before me and kneeling down. Lord Oshidor, please forgive my impertinence.
You're excused. Now speak.
Yes. Thus permitted, the soldier announces in a loud and clear voice.
We were en route to the Imperial capital to help the refugees. We encountered an unidentified force, and we've engaged them in combat. But we can't drive them back. There may be casualties in other regions. Lady Shis and Lord Yashima remain behind to take command.
An unidentified force?
Last of Woshis's guys, you figure?
Are my sister and brother safe?
They were unharmed when I left the battalion, but
No. So we don't know if they're okay.
did the enemy have any distinguishing uniform? If you engaged them in combat, could you not determine whose forces they were? The enemy was truly beyond all identification, sir. We cannot even say for sure if they were people.
The mitochondria has awoken in Utawarerumono. That's what's going on. Evolution has been sped up by Amaterasu. And all of the creatures that were affected by the beam awoke to new, cool mitochondria powers.
But if they're not people, no, they can't be. Some were wearing clothing, but the vast majority only vaguely resembled people. Their shapes are strange, malformed. They didn't show any signs of intelligence. Their attacks were chaotic and disorganized. It didn't even seem as if they held any enmity for us specifically. They just attacked and attacked, with no discrimination between targets.
Remember what I say about the mitochondria for next stream. We will.
Mindless, indiscriminate attacks. We've dug in, and we're fighting back. But we're only outfitted as a rescuing party. We can't hold out for much longer. At this rate, the enemy will soon spread to the surrounding towns. Lord Oshitor, I beg you, call for reinforcements immediately. You sure these things ain't ordinary soldiers? Hate to say it, but that might mean...
Yes. The description is unpleasantly familiar.
Is this what she's doing?
But if an entire battalion from Kyujiri can't stop them, they must have the advantage in numbers.
What's going on?
As I run through the information in my mind, Anju raises her voice, interrupting my thoughts.
We shall ride at once.
My liege.
I prepare to deliver a stern warning, but Anju cuts me off, resolution blazing in her eyes.
We will go and see for ourselves what has truly happened. Or would you have me overlook all the lives that will be lost by our hesitance?
My eyes widen at these words, and I immediately bow my head. Yeah, really, talk about character growth. We've seen so much happen to these guys at this point. It's only been 2 games.
Our liege has made up her mind. Now's not the time for me to hesitate. As you wish.
I raise my head and bark a command to the rest of the group.
Everyone, lighten your loads. We ride to save the soldiers of Kyujiri.
Utawareboid.
Nearly there. Lady Shis' encampment should be right over there.
It's empty? Is it empty? Oh. Oh, damn. We're led by Shisa's messenger to the edge of an encampment.
Are these really the people of Yamato?
Yo, I see Shisa up there. Oh no, it's dire. Plumes of smoke are visibly rising from areas all across the camp, and I can see all kinds of supplies broken and scattered on the ground.
Oh dear, a bit of a mess this. Where's my sister and everyone else?
Over there! I see Lady Shis! What?
I look to where the messenger is pointing. Oh, and I see brother too, Yashima. There I see Shish and Yashima standing atop overturned wagons pushed together as a makeshift barricade, roaring orders to the soldiers.
More wagons!
We must bar their path.
It's no use! There's too many of them! They're gonna break through! You're a man of Kyujiri, aren't you? Show some backbone, soldier!
Just a while longer. Lord Osher should be here any moment now, and the other one should be returning soon as well. We hold out until then, no matter what we face.
Lady Shees!
At my call, Lady Shees looks quickly to us.
Milord Oshtor,
Forgive my tardiness. We're on the way.
am I dreaming? Is this a mirage? No, this is real. This is the power of love.
Okay, time and place, girl. Like, seriously.
Lord Oshtor's come for us!
Not a moment too soon. Lord Oshtor. Alright, men, now's the time. We drive him back. We'll charge in as well. We regroup with Lady Shees and the others.
Time to let loose, I suppose.
Leave it to us.
Charge!
Boy, nothing stays dead in this game, do they?
What are these things? These creatures, do they not feel pain? They're terribly strong too. Strong enough that their bodies can withstand it. These horrors break their own bones with every strike. What? Now they're swinging their broken arms at us.
These are monsters and abominations, alright. But these are different from the monsters that Woshi's controlled. No, they feel more like the Tatari. Trails, cough. Fuck. Okay, some things stay really dead, but most things kind of just don't die. Also, cough, cough, trails. Wait, I might not even need next stream, Jeremy. The Tatari didn't die, they evolved. Whatever the oh my gosh. That could be it. Huh?
Huh? What is it?
Abruptly, one of the enemies stops moving. Soon, however, it begins convulsing and twitching wildly, as if something inside it is struggling to get out. And then...
Whoa!
The monster seemed to have gone berserk, even stronger than it was before. It seizes any soldier in front of it, ripping them apart. Our formation is broken in an instant, and the enemy rush in at once, driven in like a nail in a coffin. No! You're in my way. Who was that? Sounded like a guy, but... Excuse me? That voice. It can't be. What the fuck? Nothing stays dead, man! We knew that if we were patient, you'd come to us. Truly, simple-minded beings. It's only to be expected of such primitive creatures.
You are still alive?
Before me are a trio of faces I know well by now.
What's going on here?
Besides the one that escaped, we killed them in the caverns under Kujiri Castle.
Oh, this is a bit much. I thought we already got those pretty faces in their graves.
They could be clones too. I feel like maybe with the mask, Woshi's could have like made clones of the boys or something.
Look at this beam. Were they only more illusions of Woshi's devising back in the tunnels? But I saw their corpses with my own eyes.
He looks smug. You're confused. You are indeed correct. We died once before. Yet we are bound by a most noble cause, and so we've been allowed to take new forms. Yes, such was our desire to serve our Lord. We have been granted an opportunity to take up arms once more.
What does he mean?
And Woshi's still alive. I glare at the Yanten Watabe, but they only smile, still giving off an eerie presence.
Who really cares, yeah? Doesn't matter how many familiar faces turn up. They're still gonna think the same way they did before.
He's right. They don't seem to have changed much. Well, we were considering venturing out to where you are, but it would be most unfortunate if we missed each other. And so we devised this little scenario, so you could ride in and save the day. I do hope it was to your liking.
Starting to sound like their master, yeah?
I'm honored.
Ain't a compliment, pretty boy.
You fiend! How dare you use the pure love between my Lord Oshtor and I for your schemes?
You mean to say you have sacrificed innocence simply to lure me here?
Sacrifice? Not at all.
You are not the ones who changed these people into those forms.
You believe we were responsible for bestowing their new bodies. No, indeed. The ones who gave them powers, truly divine being.
Woshis.
Yes, but Lord Woshis did not sacrifice them.
What?
All he did was grant them their wish. Yes, Lord Woshis has surpassed mortal existence, and in his benevolence he's granted salvation to them. They are free from sin and suffering. And now they are reborn as Norai, capable of living eternally in this world without suffering.
Noroi? That's insane. What salvation is there in becoming a mindless puppet?
They are cursed beings, one and the same as the Tatsuri. The Tatsuri? But this is what they had wished for. I'm sure they are better off this way. I've heard enough. In all honesty, you are hardly worth Lord Woshis's time. Your very existence is little more than a pebble on his road to rule. Yet there are times when one may trip upon such a pebble.
Your existence is a hindrance to the world that Lord Woshi shall create.
And so, we shall remove you from it. Now, witness the true power that Lord Woshis has blessed us with.
Ah, another fight!
The last fight took almost 2 hours, I feel. Or maybe like an hour and a half. Maybe we call it here. Because I have some stuff I got to do tomorrow. Now look at their power, though. Let's see. 63. Okay, they're still the same. But how about the Noroi? No way. And they hex enemies within range too? That is foul. Alright, range is like the only way to deal with these guys. I need all of my casters, all of my arrows, everything to take care of these motherfuckers. It's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna be an easy fight. We're all together, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be drawn out. Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, that might give me some time to like test out the training in between weeks. I also hated the next few fights. No doubt. So yeah, we'll probably end up calling it here. Nice stop. We can go straight into combat next time, as we love. Yeah, because yeah, I gotta get up kind of early tomorrow, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some rest. Probably call it here. A little bit on the shorter end from our usual Utawarerumono streams, but yeah, busy times, busy times. That being said, GG's for everyone who stopped by, for everyone who stuck around. Thank you so much. Always appreciate the company. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Always appreciate it. Helps out a ton for the channel. I'm gonna try to incorporate that with like every time I sign out now. Yeah. That being said, GG's. Thank you. Happy Monday. Probably not gonna stream tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday, or definitely Tuesday, we're gonna be back at it. So I'll put out a schedule. Not as busy, or an easier week than last week. So yeah, we'll probably like cover everything we've covered, minus a horror game since we finished Parasite Eve. Thank you. Till next time. Peace.